Hey Taurus, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your April energy check, overall energy for April. We're looking at your tree spread, your old wise tree spread to get the energy of the month, and we're going to look at your love stitch to see what kind of love energy is around you in April. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we're calling in our energy, we're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anyone else. Taurus, 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 here we go. So we've got the King of Swords, Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups. Let's see. What kind of energy for Taurus in April? All right. So the first thing I'm noticing is that King of Swords that came out very first. This King of Swords is talking about, I'm hearing very complimentary. Somebody's coming in very complimentary of you. This is energy that is, it's very business oriented, it seems like. So this could have a lot to do with work, actually. I feel like someone might even be getting some kind of a promotion or like managing other people, having other people running some things for you, something like that. But this is about being strategic and planning. It is about hard work, but it's about working smart rather than working hard. Here's the Capricorn card up here with all of these options. I feel like somebody is really being smart in business and it's propelling them forward, even like climbing the ladder, climbing the ranks in their business. And the big picture is talking about knowing that for yourself. It's really about a lot of self-validation. And we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. I also feel like there's some kind of manifesting relationships that work for you rather than against you. I will say this though, in that respect, your advice is talking about kind of releasing some of the walls that you're putting up around yourself, or at least taking some energy down that makes you look like you are defensive. I feel like, okay, I get it. That energy makes you look unapproachable. And so it's not just romantic relationships, it's also relationships with other people and what it takes to be or look or make other people feel comfortable in your space enough so that you are at least approachable. That doesn't mean that you have to drop your presence or drop your authority even. I want to say authority because these have authority, but it just means being approachable. Okay, your higher self is talking about those relationships that don't work and you know that they don't work. I don't want to say toxic relationships or relationships where I'm hearing somebody say something about like a needy type relationship. It's more like I want to pull in people around me who take care of themselves rather than wait for me to tell them how to do things or wait for me to praise them. Even this is about self-validation. It's like I want people around me who have confidence, that can manifest with me, that work with me, that work well with me, whether that's in romantic relationship or in business. But I'm seeing lots of business in April for you. Releasing the idea that you can't build bridges with people. I even feel like there's something about burning bridges in the past, maybe not burning bridges in the past, but kind of like, is that bridge still viable? And for some reason it is. There's a viable bridge that seems like it maybe dropped off in the past that is prominent in April. And here's the Knight of Wands. It's like I have resistance to dipping in and dipping out. I'm even hearing I want full solid commitment from a team of people. I want a full solid commitment from my family or the group of people around me who are my friends or the people that I'm working with or whatever. I want everybody to be excited about the project, as excited as me about the project. I want everyone to be self-starters. I want everybody to have their own, ooh, I'm hearing identity within the project or within like the same mission statement or something. In the past is talking about, I even feel like I'm hearing project manager, but I'm even hearing like there's a project that's over and there's a new project that's coming forward, or a new way of looking at something, or a new commitment of something that changes the past. But in the past, it's like there's a lot of emotional fulfillment. There's a lot of teamwork, or there's a lot of gathering and happiness and joy. And I feel like that's what you're wanting to come forward into the future with even with the changes. Like the Knight of Swords reversed is talking about looking at the big picture. And yeah, I'm hearing something about this is your choice to take the big picture leap, whatever that means. It is your choice to take the big picture leap. I feel like this could be some kind of promotion. So it's your choice whether or not you want to take this on. And I feel like forward into the future, when you do this, you want all this camaraderie around you, or you want all of this assistance around you, but you also realize that you're going to be doing a lot more than you were before somehow. Let's clarify all of this, shall we? Let's clarify this. Tell me about what you're going to be doing more of, or this is about reciprocity. And it's like, you're going to give a lot more, at least at the beginning. I'm also feeling like other people aren't necessarily going to recognize that you're giving more, but they're not going to be giving as much as you are. And I want to say that's above their pay grade. And I'm kind of not even kidding. It's like they're doing their job and your job is different now, and you're getting compensated differently. So it's not going to be like compensation the way it was before. I feel like you're getting a big pay raise. And I also feel like this shift in authority is something to get used to. You're gonna have to get used to it. I also feel like for some reason, you might have people who you are working with who are kind of like on the same team as you, but now you're in an authority position and it's going to be different now. And you're going to be getting used to that as well. There's some people around you who are, I guess I just want to say jealous. I don't mean like really mean spirited or anything like that, but they have to get used to this new way of being as well. And it's almost like they're being passive aggressive. That's what it is. They're being passive aggressive, but I don't feel like that lasts forever. I think they're just pissy. I feel like they're just pissy. And it's not even like they wanted what you are doing now. They're just like kind of jealous that you're doing it. It's not rational. All right, let's take a look at this choice that you're making. You have the capacity to do it. You have the experience to do it. There's some kind of something that's like, it's like you need to get more information before you totally take on the challenge. What information do you need in order to move forward with that? You need to have all the benefits that you want. You need to get if this is a work situation, this is about you getting what you ask for, asking for what you want, money-wise, asking for what you want. I want the parking space up front, whatever it is. Ask for what you want. I want to work from home, whatever it is. You have to get all your boxes checked. You have the experience to do what this is, and you can ask for what it is that you want. And in the same token, if they don't give you what you want, then you can say no. The thing is, I think they will give you what you want, and I think you're going to say yes. And let's take a look at this. Right. I feel like even somebody else has moved on, or they're moved on to a different project or a different part of the business, or they're just somewhere else in the bubble, and they were very well liked. And I feel like this can go forward even if you are doing what they were doing before. Let's take a look at the heart of the situation. What is going on here? Here's that Six of Pentacles again. Wow. And here is the Three of Pentacles again. All right. With this managing of other people, this really feels like other people need to feel like you are giving as much as them. The irony here is that it feels like you're giving more time, energy, and effort into this. They don't see it, they don't get it because they're just really zoned into what it is that they are doing. So they need to feel like you're doing as much as them because they're not seeing that you're actually doing more than what they're doing. That's why it's really important to kind of maybe very possibly weed people out, or make sure that you're putting people with the parts of their project that they are really good at, so it doesn't feel like work to them, kind of. That's interesting. This is really about managing personalities and skill sets. So let's take a look at the big picture, because this is a big deal, right? And I really feel like it's just what I said. It has a lot to do with pairing people together with what they are already self-validating. Like if someone's like, ooh, I'm really good at this, and I feel good about this because I know I'm good at it, then it's like, give that person that job instead of giving it to someone else that you want to learn that job and get better at it. Like, give it to the people who already know how to do it. For whatever reason, that's the way to start it. And then maybe cross training later comes up or something like that. But right now, giving everybody what they want. I feel like this person before pretty much kind of did that too. And it's not about people pleasing, it's about managing so that everybody works as a well-tuned and oiled machine kind of thing. Let me ask about this Hierophant. Yep, check it out. So the Hierophant is carte blanche. And I feel like that's you, and that is the Taurus card. Here you go. This is about you being in charge, being the decider, being the one who makes the final decision. And here you are, kind of being the lone star. So what that means is the way it was before, the camaraderie, it's different now. And you have to step into those shoes and not, it's different. You can't be the way that you were before because you are in a different position. The dynamics are different. Wow, check it out. You've got the Devil card again. And this is releasing themes and patterns that aren't going to serve you in this position, which I feel like could be friendships. It doesn't mean you can't be friends anymore, but it's like the friendship changes. You can't say or do the things that you were saying or doing before necessarily. Wow, this feels kind of specific. So let's look at these burned bridges that are not burned. You have to make a choice. I feel like this could have been where you were before. You can kind of burn the bridge and not worry about it. But now in the position that you are in, you're going to have to reinstate the bridge. It is a decision, but it's a choice that you decide to make because ultimately it's the best thing for the project. It's the best thing for the relationship, whatever. And yeah. Okay, I also feel like you might be the decider of moving people out of your bubble, moving friendships out of your bubble, but also moving people who are on the team into another team. And that's like justice that happens. And it happens because what you want to do is get a really solid group of people together. And it has to do with people who are going to be sharing the same vision. And you're doing what it takes to have the people who share the same vision together. So if somebody doesn't share the same vision and they're popular and they're kind of persuasive in the group, you might move that person away from the group because they would kind of hurt morale or hurt the group vision. Wow, this is also you doing some things that are unpopular. So you have a lot of abundance coming to you in April, Taurus. And then you also have a lot of like, put your adult shoes on type of energy. King of Swords. I feel like this is someone acknowledging you. They're separating you from the pack. Wow, check that out. We've got the 9 of Pentacles here. They're separating you from the pack. Your higher self is talking about making boundaries when it comes to people who don't fit the vision. And here you are, your angels and guides are talking about how you are manifesting and how you're seeing things differently. I feel like somebody's going to even say, wow, you've changed. And the thing is, they might say that in a way that's kind of directed to make you feel bad, or like, when in actuality, things have changed. You are doing something different. You're seeing things differently, and you weren't seeing them this way before, but now you're in a different position and you are. And so there you go. It is different. So that's super interesting. I want to pull one of these advice cards for you for this part of the reading, Taurus. And then we'll get to your love stitch. Play hard. I do feel like this is play hardball. Like, play the game, play hardball. Anyone else who is put in this position would have to make decisions that you're making right now as well. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Yes, and at the same time, you have to be conscious of your relationships now as well. So interesting this month. And decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. So yeah, you're going to be making some decisions in April, Taurus. Okay, let's take a look at your love situation for April. Love situation for April, Taurus. What is happening? Okay, here's the situation. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Swords, 9 of Swords, King of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Swords. We have a lot of swords here. We have a lot of swords here. We have a lot of being up in the mind, thinking about a lot of things. Okay, so there's an offer that's been made at work, it seems like, or in some kind of group situation where you are an authority person. And now we're in this love situation where there's an offer being made in love, and there's some kind of, I want to say some turbulence here, but there's some kind of, I'm not making a decision until I have more information. I don't have enough information to make a decision. And somehow just giving yourself some time and space to make a decision or to get more information about the decision takes a lot of pressure off. And here we have a King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles reversed is talking about this person doesn't want to wait. So if this is you making this offer, or if it's somebody else making this offer, whoever is offered this thing is taking some time for themselves, and whoever made the offer is not wanting to wait. This Queen of Swords reversed. I actually feel like this is the same person. This person's like, I've been lied to before, or I've been made to wait before, and I don't like it. And they're taking it as an affront. They're taking it as an assault. Like, it's whoever this is, whoever's waiting feels insulted by this. What? So somebody's offering some kind of solid, stable, secure foundation, planting a seed for a relationship. And the person who doesn't answer right away, the other person is insulted by this. Like, why wouldn't you just say yes? Why would you make me wait? Like, I'm offering you this. Okay, let's see. This is your energy, Taurus, and this is feeling burdened by this offer, perhaps. I can't tell if you're waiting or if this other person is waiting. So just take it as it resonates Taurus, because you're talking about being burdened. This could be being burdened with the decision, or it could be being burdened with the offer and then having to wait. Or this is you saying, hold on, I have a lot going on right now. I need to wait. Oh, here's this Queen of Pentacles reversed in your energy. So we've got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, both reversed, both not necessarily on the same page. Okay. And here's the Strength card. You're like, I'm hearing somebody talk about solid boundaries. I am feeling like someone is making an offer of commitment, and someone else is saying, I have not necessarily told the truth in the past, or I have not necessarily been committed in the past, but I am ready to be committed now. And the person who is getting the offer is like, I'm not sure if I am ready to, I'm even hearing like, be heartbroken about this. Like someone is identifying or evaluating whether or not they're going to be hurt, and they want to do whatever it is that is the least stressful for them. Wow. Let's take a look at your person who you're thinking of, their energy. Their energy is like on fire. They're on fire. Temperance wanted to jump out earlier. I put it back in and here she is again. So they're on fire. They feel like, I feel like they're the ones who are making the offer, because they're like, we can put this together. We can work it out. That's what I'm hearing. They feel like that you can marry this together. You can alchemize what needs to be alchemized. Here's the Queen and the King of Pentacles. For me, this is the married king and the married queen. It's the divine pair, but both of them are reversed. I'm going to get to the bottom of that in a second. What else is going on with this person? This person is like, okay, I feel like their energy is saying, I have taken this for granted, but I'm no longer taking this for granted. I have made a decision, I've shifted, and I'm making an offer because I have shifted here. I want this. And they're all fired up about it. They're like totally on board with it. And they're acknowledging that they haven't been totally on board before. I feel like also they're not wanting to lose this love, or they're not wanting to lose this relationship. And they're saying they have a lot of love for you. And they're also wanting to start something new. You've got 3 aces here. And this person is the one who's making the offer, and they're like wanting to plant some seeds. They're wanting to start something new. And they're saying something about trauma. I don't know what they're saying about trauma. Let me see. I was just going to say the 3 aces is really auspicious. But tell me about the trauma. They're acknowledging that they have caused grief in the past. And they're saying, this might even be a marriage proposal, but it's some kind of, or engagement or something. They've caused grief in the past. They're acknowledging trauma, and they're saying that they are wanting to heal it, wanting to fix it, wanting to create a safe place for both of you to prosper, kind of thing. And now I want to figure out, why are both of you reversed? So this person is saying, I mean, it's possible that they've like actually straight up lied before, or something. At least they weren't clear with their intentions and they weren't committed. And so your energy is saying, I don't feel solid, safe, and secure with you. And they're saying, you can now, I've made a decision. And they're offering you this thing, and you're like, I'm not sure yet. I think it's a really big deal, like it's an engagement or something like that, because this person's really pissed when you don't just say yes, or there's some kind of hesitation. You are reversed. Oh, again, with the 2 of Swords, you're like, yeah, I really need to think about this. And they are reversed because they're ready to give you everything. And they can't figure out exactly why you wouldn't be like, that's all I've wanted. Hell yes, let's do this. Because they're like all of a sudden in it to win it. And you're like, hold on, I've got to heal here. They are acknowledging that. For some reason, they thought this offer would be healing for you. It's kind of funny. Funny, not funny, but funny. Let's take a look at the energy that the both of you share. Both of you feel like there's been some kind of cycle of upset, cycle of trial and tribulation, trauma. Both of you are talking about sneaky monkey type stuff. I've been with other people, lying, cheating, stealing kind of stuff. Both of you are acknowledging some kind of, maybe even some kind of time alone, time apart, time of not communicating. Both of you are acknowledging secrets. You're also both acknowledging that there's past life soulmate type energy here. And you're acknowledging the masculine energy in this situation has been selfish. Let's look at a possible outcome for this, Taurus. A possible outcome for this situation in April. There is conversation going back and forth. There is some reflection, time alone and reflection. There's definitely walking through a new threshold. Let's see what the new threshold actually looks like, because this is turning the page, starting a new chapter. Here's the Queen of Wands. So there's feminine energy that's like, I feel like Taurus, you'll make a decision, even though you're taking some time to make the decision, taking some time to think about it. I feel like you do decide where you're going to channel your energy. Oof. I feel like you're going to give this person a run for their money. Here you are, and you're talking about, look, I'm channeling my energy in this way. There are some obstacles here. And before I just like jump in this pool of aplenty, I need these challenges to be addressed. That's what I feel like. There's a conversation here about moving forward, but there are challenges and they're going to be discussed. But this is you figuring that out before you commit. That is so very sound. I just want to say, let's take a look at some energy that you don't see coming, Taurus. Adjudication. Someone wants to make this official. Marriage. Oh my gosh, somebody really is leveling up a commitment here. Bad health. I feel like this is what you're talking about that needs to be worked on before any of this can happen. There's some bad honey that's happened. Mature woman. I feel like this is you, Taurus. And it doesn't matter, gender doesn't matter. This is talking about intrinsically understanding based on past experience. And here's wealthy man. And I want to say this action-oriented person is saying, I understand and I see and I claim your worth. And I want to do this for you. Wow. I'm loving it. Okay, let's find out, what does this person want to say to you? What kind of energy does this person have? And you need to know about this. What do they want to say? What does their energy want to say to you? Ooh, for all that I've blessed and all that I've wronged. They are talking about the long haul, safe and sound, entombed in chains, but it's reversed. This person is saying that they're talking about the long haul. They're feeling like reverie for what has happened in the past. They're feeling like remorseful, but they're also saying, but I'm not going to be controlled by guilt and shame. They're wanting you to be where they are. They're wanting you to see them where they are now. I feel like somebody's saying, I want you to see me for the person who I am in present time, not the person who I have been in the past. I really feel like they're saying, I'm coming correct and I want to be here for you. Yeah, I want to interlude in the nude, but it's reversed. So they're like, I'm over it. It's almost like someone's said, I've sown my wild oats, and they're over it. And they want something, they want to expand into the future. They're ready to get serious about life. That's what I feel like. Let's take a look at your romance angel. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So this is talking about raising your frequency, having a light heart, coming with a light heart, not a heavy heart. Oh my gosh, engagement. Your love life is ascending to higher levels of commitment. Wow. And soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Wow, Taurus. That is amazing. That is what I have for you. I will come back and do another April energy check, and I'll see you soon.